Hello everyone. There's a myth that I heard of recently. It's the myth that cats and dogs just don't like each other. Now, I would say that it's a myth. No, I think that it's kind of true, but there's a reason for that. That is because of a misunderstanding between both of them. Cats have a specific thing that they do that dogs misinterpret. And if you've got cats and dogs, you'll either have the dog turn around and be aggressive toward the cat, or be frightened of the cat. Here's what it is. Look up kitty kisses or the slow blink. Now in cat, kitty kisses or the slow blink toward one another is considered a nice, friendly way of saying, hey, I love you, because cats don't really like it if they shut their eyes. If they shut their eyes around you, they trust you. So they're saying to you when they slow blink, hey, I trust you. I'm going to sleep around you, and I know that you're safe. You're not going to eat me. You're not going to hurt me. You're not going to damage me. So I'm going to shut my eyes around you. Hey, I know it's fine. But they go up to dogs that they've never met before, and they give them kitty kisses. Now in dog, the slow blink is something that dogs do before they fight. So when a cat comes up to them, being all nice and friendly, rubbing themselves all over the dog, and the dog's thinking, oh yeah, I like this, and then they get the slow blink and maybe a bunt, they think the cat's trying to kill them. So they think, hang on a minute, why am I frightened? I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm heavier than this cat. I can injure this cat if I move now. Then they growl, they snap, and they chase the cat. And the cat's sitting there thinking, what in the name of fur? I just said I love you. This dog doesn't like me. He's going to eat me because I said I love him. Why is he doing this? Why is he saying he hates me? All I did was show him that I love him. I gave him kitty kisses. I rubbed and bunted myself all over him. And here he is trying to eat me. Dogs are weird. So I'm going to go home. I'm telling my mum, I'm telling my dad, and I'm telling my other litter mates, and I'm telling any other cat that I know, and I'm staying away from all dogs from now on. Me personally, I trained my dog to understand kitty kisses. He now understands them. He now gives kitty kisses to my cats, and he gives kitty kisses to the neighbourhood cats. And so, when he comes across another cat, and he gives them kitty kisses, they look at him as if he's the most amazing thing. And all I'm going to say is, when it comes down to it, oh my days, they tell all their mates, and I know because we've got a cat in our neighbourhood who likes Jack. She comes, she rubs herself all over him, she's a good friend. And then she brought who I must assume is her sister, because they had the most identical markings, to meet Jack. She brought her sister, who was terrified of Jack, to meet him. He then gave her kitty kisses. She was unsure, but she did come, and she did respond. Now he has two friends who understand that he's giving them kitty kisses. But Jack is not dumb. If he comes across another dog, he's not going to give them kitty kisses, because in his language, that is just plain war. It's a bit like in our language, we nod for yes and shake for no. In some African languages, they shake for yes and nod for no. And in some countries, that is going to be hella confusing. So I think it's just a case of not understanding the language. So you need to be hands-on. If you have a cat, especially a very friendly cat, and you've got a dog that's very friendly, you have to get on and you have to translate. There are other things that cats do that dogs don't understand, or that dogs do that cats don't understand. You must understand your animal, and you must help translate. If you help to translate, maybe your dog can get it too. You give your cat kitty kisses, your cat gives them back to you. You then get your dog used to it and teach them that, hey, maybe don't do it around other dogs, but it's okay when a cat does it. Then you give them kitty kisses and mix it with something that requires a lot of delicacy. It could be rubbing their belly, or stroking their chin, or scratching them behind the ears. But do something that makes them connect it as safe. Get them to trust you doing it. Then introduce the cat doing it. Then they'll realise, hold on, if the human does it, then it must be safe. So the cat doesn't mean any harm. Oh, they're holding me down. Let's see what happens. I'm still alive? Oh, now he's head-butting me. By the way, that's called a bunt. He's not hurting me, so I don't need to defend myself. Let's see what happens when I do it back. He did it back to me. It's not a threat. Okay, so I'm going to be nice and calm, hang around the cat, give him kitty kisses, and see what happens. Let's see. The cat only seems to do it when he's happy. Oh, now they're making that vibrating sound. Sounds like a growl. Okay, seeming as the squinty eye thing wasn't a threat, maybe this isn't either. Oh, it means the same as the squinty eyes and the headbutt. Okay, let's see. If I give a low growl, what does the cat do? Okay, it's not threatening me, so that noise can't mean a threat then. So I'm going to test it out and see if I'm correct. Maybe the cat likes me, but we just speak a weird language. I don't know. It's just a thought. Try it out, and monitor them to avoid injury, because some of those language differences equals a fight. If they are unsupervised, then the misunderstandings may cause a defense mechanism to pop up. So monitor your pets and teach them the language differences, and when they get it correct, reward them. But make sure to mix it with something that definitely means friendship. Your dog knows that belly rubs equals friendship. If you do that and you bunt your dog, they will have to trust you. If you do that and you give them kitty kisses, they will trust you. They might smack their lips a little bit, but they'll get to know it. And because you do it and they trust you, they will learn that it's safe with the cats, because they're not attacked by them yet. However, there's another side to this story, where cats are also confused by some of the things that dogs do. For example, if you have a terrier or any kind of small dog, you'll notice that they have huge dilated pupils for working underground. So, if you have a terrier, you will notice that they have completely dilated pupils. You will also notice that cats only dilate their pupils when stressed. So what we have to do is help them not to dilate their pupils by teaching them dog. And here's how. If you have a cat that's around a terrier, get them used to the understanding that those pupils are okay. Then the cat will think, hang on a minute, hang on a minute minute, that dog has big eyes. Now when I have big eyes, I'm scared, but this dog doesn't smell stressed. So I have claws and I can climb trees, although so can Jack Russells. I should be able to defend myself. I don't know what this means for our friendship, but let's see. He has big eyes, which for me would mean fear, but he smells calm. Oh no, he's moving his tail. Now when I move my tail, I'm irritated, and that's another reason for conflict between them. Because the dog wags his tail, and you've got the cat that swishes his tail. The dog will mistake the swishing tail for a wagging tail, continue, and be smacked in the face. My cat is a weirdo, and he likes to wag his tail when he's happy. He does swish his tail when he's irritated, but he'll wag it when he's happy. If you wave a treat in front of him, he will wag his tail, purr, and then steal the treat from your hand. However, Bonjo wouldn't do this in front of another cat, unless it's Sylvie. But he does know the things that confuse the dog. So they've learned each other's language. Jack knows that dilated pupils in cat means fear. So if he sees that, he knows that means a punch in the face. He sees the tail between the legs, he recognizes it. If he sees the ears back, he recognizes that because he does those too. If he hears the hiss now, then we need to associate that with the ears back and the tail between the legs. Once we understand that, cats and dogs can live better together, and maybe we can do something about this. To everyone still listening to this, you're handsome and you're beautiful, and you, well, I'm speechless. I'll let you know next time I see you. Over to the pets. Hello all, this is Sylvie. If you liked what you saw, then subscribe for more.
Hey everyone, my name's Bonjo. If you enjoyed yourself, then give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. Hi everybody, I'm Jack, and if you had fun, then comment down below and let my mum know what music you listen to.
I like Eminem.
Who asked your opinion?
Oh, do shut up.